unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right. 'Cause the eyes of the ranger are upon you. Any wrong you do, he's gonna see. When you're in Texas, look behind you. 'Cause that's where the ranger's gonna be.
Good morning, Rangers. I'm Ranger Katie again. I'm here at Woodland Park, the home of the Rangers, bringing you the smoking hot news. Today is Friday, May 1st, 2015. Everyone please stand, face the flag in your classroom, place your right hand over your heart.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic in which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Be the best you can be! Woodland Park is our school. I will follow all the rules. You'll use my manners and take turns. Woodland Park is a great place to learn. I learn myself, my friends in school. We being nice is very cool. Bye-bye, Rangers.
This week we're focusing on transportation. There are many different ways to travel by water. Let me share a video about the different ways to travel by water.
So far, we've looked at transportation on roads and on railways. But there's another way that people use transportation: on waterways. Along our rivers, there are barges that carry things like coal and grain. On oceans, freighters carry wheat, machinery, all kinds of different things. And ocean liners and cruise ships carry passengers. But long before there were ships and boats like these, there were other kinds of boats. Some, like the canoes of the American Indians, depended on the strength of human arms to go anywhere. Others depended on sails so that boats could be pushed by the wind. Sailing ships were once the main way different countries around the world did business with each other. Over 100 years ago, beautiful sailing ships called clipper ships sailed from San Francisco to China, carrying cargoes of machinery and other things. And they returned from China with cargoes of tea and spices. A few old sailing ships are still around. They are kept so people can see for themselves what these beautiful old boats used to look like. Besides sailing ships, you can still see another kind of old boat, one that became more important than sailing ships: the steamboat. Like trains, the steamboat was made possible by the invention of the steam engine. Steam engines moved large wheels that acted as paddles. In fact, early steamboats were called paddle wheelers. Steamboats became more important than sailing ships because they didn't depend on the wind to move them. Over 100 years ago, steamboats like this one moved up and down our rivers, especially the Great Mississippi. These steamboats carried both freight and passengers. Later, steamships also sailed across oceans, making travel between different countries easier and faster. Steamships continued to get bigger and better. Giant ocean liners were built that could carry passengers across the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Today, ocean liners and other boats look different. But boats and ships are still used for many of the same things. Can you think of some things that boats do today?
Ferry boats carry people.
Tugboats push barges.
Fishing boats catch fish.
Besides boats that have motors or engines, there are still sailing boats. and you can still paddle a canoe down a river or row a boat across a lake.
I hope you all have a wonderful day, and remember, Rangers are safe, Rangers are responsible, and Rangers are respectful. Bye-bye.
In the eyes of a ranger, the unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right. 'Cause the eyes of the ranger are upon you. Any wrong you do, he's gonna see. When you're in Texas, look behind you, 'cause that's where the ranger's gonna be.